One day, while exploring the ash heap, we hear a message from Motherlode.
Attention! Possible agitator presence detected near breach site. Location must be cleared before breach can occur.
This begins the event Breach and Clear. Our first task is to clear the area of enemies. Upon killing the last enemy, Motherlode again speaks.
Area clearance detected. Initiating breach procedure. All workers, please evacuate to a safe distance immediately. Breach complete. Initiating unloading procedure. Initial container batch unsealed. Additional containers queued for unsealing. Now.
After Motherlode shows up, we can start collecting the loot from the storage containers. As we do this, more enemies show up, and we have to clear them out again. As we do so, Motherlode continues to open containers.
Warning! Additional agitators closing on breach site. Workers, activate riot defense procedures. Additional containers unsealed. Materials available for collection. Unsealing of new containers completed. Please initiate unload procedure.
This continues until all 30 containers have been unsealed. Finally, we hear another message from Motherlode.
Attention workers. Final container group unsealed. Submerge procedures initiated. Final unloading call issued. Repeat. Last call to unload material.
This unlocks the last containers, and Motherlode prepares to leave the area. This is your last chance to gather the materials from the containers. Once Motherlode leaves, any items in the containers are lost. Now that the steps in this event are covered, let's talk about the other details in the event. First, this event can take place in one of 3 possible locations. Those are Hornwright Testing Site number 2, number 3, and number 4. The enemies that will spawn are mole miners, mole rats, and mole rat landminers. When the event ends, you get the standard event rewards and a chance to get a legendary item. There is also a chance to get a meteoric sword from the containers. The meteoric sword is a special weapon because this sword used to drop as a legendary. However, once the purveyor was added to the game, the legendary effects were hidden, but they are still active. Those effects are plus 10% damage versus humans, 90% reduced weight, and plus 50% more durability. Like all legendary weapons, it cannot be scrapped, and since it does not register as a legendary weapon, you cannot scrap it at the machine to get script. All through this episode, I have referred to Motherlode, but what exactly is Motherlode? Well, to answer that, we have to go through the Hornwright history. That is a story for another day, though, so I'm going to keep this a bit short. The Motherlode is an autonomous mining platform designed to boost the efficiency of the company's mining projects by drilling and retrieving resources without human assistance. There are 4 known units that were made, all of which have been operating independently since the Great War. They have been steadily falling into disrepair, though. We know this because we have to repair one of these units as part of the Wastelanders storyline. That too is a story for another day. The units that are part of this event have storage containers on them. If you have managed to obtain the Hornwright Executive Key, you will be able to unlock certain containers during this event. Those containers are more valuable as they have more ore that is harder to come by. Those containers are easily identified as they have an amber color in the light. The standard container will light up green and will have more common ores inside it. Now that we know what the Motherlode is, we can move on to a special bonus. Since we are in the ash heap, there is another event that I want to talk about since it is a very short event. As we continue exploring the ash heap, we find a lone vertibot in the sky. As we get close, we hear an automated message.
Calling all fire breathers. Larkin here. another one of them automated survey vertibots out in the ash heap. Those things are great for salvage, but you'll need to hit it hard and fast if you're gonna knock it down. The noise also tends to attract unwanted attention, so watch your backs. Good luck, and try not to get killed.
With that, we begin the event Fly Swatter. The only goal is to destroy the vertibot, and once we do that, the event ends. This event is a responders event, and it can spawn in several locations. Those locations include Lewisburg Station, Red Rocket Filling Station, and Welch. This event gives standard rewards. These two events have some things in common. 1, they only appear in the ash heap. 2, neither of these events get server notifications. So, if you want to take part in these events, you will have to keep your eye on the map and join when they appear. I would like to hear from you now. Have you completed these events? What do you think about them? Sound off in the comments below. If you enjoyed this episode, give a like, subscribe if you still haven't, and share this with your friends. It really helps the channel, and I appreciate you all. As always, I'm just glad you stopped by, and I'll see you in the next one.